most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Booyah!
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
Together
therapist.
we're the most famous physical therapist on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today, we're going to talk about the 7 most aggressive shoulder stretches at home. You're going to maximize your motion. And by the way, this mute here is actually Alex, and he's going to help us out today. He works with us. And Alex, by the way, also has his own channel with Liz, our camera woman.
Family product channel.
Family product channel, cool channel, very funny.
Yep.
Check them out. We'll put it in the link below. Oh, you got the sign here.
We even got a sign now. We're becoming official.
There we go. Take a gaze at that.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Let's keep it up there another minute or so, Brad.
all right, Brad, what are we talking about today?
Well, Bob, shoulder stretching, range of motion, and we're talking about people, particularly after a surgery. If you're in a sport, particularly, and you really need to get a lot of range of motion, like a pitcher or someone throwing a javelin, or even in golf, where you really need a lot of movement in your shoulder, these stretches are going to maximize it in all planes of the shoulder.
Which reminds me, I'll have to show you a stretch at the end for golf.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
A bonus.
By the way,
Cool.
if you're new to our channel, please
Oh.
take a second. I'm sorry. If you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day.
There you go.
Also, if you get a chance, join us on our social media channels because we're always giving away something. Right now, we're giving away a mattress, the SleepOvation Mattress. So if you go to Facebook, it's always pinned to the top of the page, or if you go to Bob and Brad giveaways section
Yep.
on top.
Click on that.
All
Okay.
right.
So let's get going. Let's say you've got a stiff shoulder after a surgery. Now, this is not when it's going to be tender. It's pretty well healed, but it's tight. Tight tissues
Brad,
in there.
I'd like to make the point, though, also, this is for the regular person who's just having shoulder pain. 'Cause
Right.
we've used these quite a lot of times. If you gain motion, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
That's okay, Bob.
But,
I'm used to it.
Yeah, you do it every time.
I do it every
Yes,
time. But if you gain more motion in your shoulder, if there's tightness and there's pain, generally that pain level goes down. And I've seen it again and again.
Right. Well, that'd be for probably 1 through 5.
1 through 5,
The last
right.
2 are advanced, and those are for those high level.
I concur.
Say no more.
All right.
So the basic one will start out, hands like this.
All right, I'm going to kind of just guide.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys do it. I'm
Bob's
gonna
got
watch.
that blue shirt. The blue
Yeah,
stick
nobody's
kind
going to
of
see it.
is
Anyway, so.
invisible.
He's more of a supervisor type anyway.
Right. So I'm going to have my hands out wide. You can do it this way, and you can do it with your
I'll go
hands
inside, yeah.
inside area. And we're just going to go up until you see I've got the raise the bar shirt on today. And everything fits together.
Well,
That's
Brad,
the way
we should make the point too. You don't have to have a BOOYAH stick to do this.
No,
you
you
could take a
don't.
broom handle and just screw it off from the broom
As
part
long
of
as
it.
your wife's not driving it to work.
Oh,
You're killing me.
boy. I'm glad my wife's not hearing this.
Okay. Yeah, anything that's about 5 foot long and has some stability. Now behind the back here, and again, go ahead and just do them, Alex. You can have your hands close or wider out, whichever feels better, where you're getting a better stretch. And then squeeze those shoulder blades together. So this is a little bit of a postural exercise, as well as getting those shoulders the range of motion that you're going to need.
And what's nice,
I
if
need
one
this
of the
one.
shoulders is tight, sorry, Alex,
That's
if one of
okay.
the shoulders is tight, it'll help maybe push the other one out a little further.
Sure.
So.
Yep.
And for repetitions, we're probably looking at 10 to 15 of these, depending on how your shoulder's feeling. You'll know, because like right now, I'm starting to get tired. Are you getting tired yet?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Excellent.
So-
Let's go the next one. Now, this one's a little more technical, but it really makes a difference for that overhead reach. And we've had good success with
Oh yeah, I just had
impingement.
just had a guy with arthritis too, really pretty severe arthritis, and really thought it was beyond help. And he's been doing these. It's real easy to do, because he's elderly and he does it like that, just
Right.
seated, and you just put the arm up as far as you can reach, and sometimes you creep your way up there. You know what I mean? Because his arm is weak,
Sure.
so he just kind of crawls his
Yep.
way up there, and then you lean forward. And you can see how that's really stretching the shoulder. I mean, he's like this when he starts, and he gets to this point.
Okay.
But it really makes a huge difference. He's so proud. He had to show everybody yesterday how far he had gained.
There you go.
So you want to show in the chair, Brad?
Yeah. So Alex is doing the standing position. You need to have it by a countertop about that level. And obviously, this would be probably more for an advanced person, not an elderly person that may have
Right.
balance problems. You over here, Liz? Okay, so you're going to take the bottom and put it, it has to be a firm chair. You're not going to do it on a soft, cushy chair. This has a little cush, but a firm chair is even better. Put it right by your hip. Like Bob said, you're going to reach up as high as you can get here, and then you simply lean into it, and it really puts a nice stretch. The only thing better than this is actually hanging on the pull-up bar
Right.
as far as getting a more aggressive stretch. And you're just going to hold it, and you may hold it for 10 to 15 seconds, or you may go pressure on, pressure off 10 times.
So, Brad, what he did, because again his shoulder was tighter,
Yep.
he just sat like this and
Oh.
went up as high as he could,
Yep.
and then he leaned forward
I
like that.
see.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. So,
'Cause
yeah.
he couldn't go up that high to
Right.
start off. He was only at 90.
How old is he about?
He's in his 70s.
70s. Okay.
So,
With
And I witnessed it. That's a
Yeah,
one of the
this
true
is
stories.
one of the
Bob
few
has
true
told.
stories I've told today, this year.
Okay, the next one. This one is definitely probably not for that gentleman. It's a little advanced.
We
It's
were
a-
trying to get him to that point, but you just can't do it yet.
Okay.
So,
So you're going to take one hand and you put it behind your back with your thumb going up by your spine. The stick thumb is going to be up towards the ceiling, and then you go over the top of your back and connect the two with the stick. And what we're working on here is shoulder internal rotation. And this gives you that ability to reach behind your back, to tuck in your shirt, get your wallet out, reach up if you're, putting a brassiere on, that type of thing.
To wash your back.
And wash your back.
yeah, well, we found out this
And you
works
can get it
really
moving
well with
there.
impingement.
Yep.
Oh, you're doing internal rotation. I thought you were doing chicken wing.
Oh, I missed that one.
You
We'll
missed
get
that
to it.
one.
Yeah, that's all right.
So we'll do internal rotation first. Yep.
Yep.
So he's pulling her up like that, as high as she'll go. And generally, this is going to help with pain too. If the painful arm should be the one that's low.
right, the one
Yeah.
on the bottom.
Right.
And then
That's
you
the
can
one
switch.
you're helping.
You do the other hand. This can be hard. Sometimes you need a partner to grab it back here. I do these frequently, so I don't have too much of a problem with
Yeah,
it.
if you have a lack of range of motion, it may be difficult to
Yeah.
get in that position.
This is one that you have to do the first three first, and this one should help.
Well, you get up pretty high there, Alex.
Yeah.
Wow.
You got a
Apparently,
smudge on your shirt, Alex. Where's that from?
no, he said
Oh,
that's a cigarette burn, I think.
Oh,
Yeah. I had a smoke before this.
yeah.
To calm him down.
De-stress.
Yeah, really.
Okay, now this is the one that Bob came up, the chicken wing, which is a really nice one for extra or internal rotation.
Yeah, I just got to tell the story. My nephew, who's a D1 volleyball player,
Yeah,
was having so much pain he couldn't even play,
right.
and he actually started this and it took it away.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
And he's in California?
No, we saw him in California. That's
Oh,
where he saw
that's
him.
it.
So
So you take the stick, again, palm down here, drop it behind your head like this. In the other hand, it's the same handhold that we
same
just did.
position, right?
And then you don't let that hit you in the head, because
You
that's
go on the side
yeah.
of your head. Yeah.
So over like this.
So you can actually stay in good posture if you want,
Oh,
and
sure.
just go like this.
Yep.
Yep, there
Oh
you
yeah,
go.
there I feel
Yeah.
it on the shoulder.
Now,
And-
you're not going to, this one could be sensitive. If you get any sharp pain, you're not ready for it. This should just feel like a stretch. Maybe stretch pain, but a mild pain. You're not going to get aggressive with it.
Yeah, I think most throwers should do this one, Brad. Because
Yeah.
what happens is the thrower gets stretched out plenty this way because
Sure.
they're always doing this, but they don't get stretched out this way. And that's what my nephew had. He actually he was hypermobile this way,
Yeah.
but he was way below average this way.
Okay, he's
internal-
tight that
yeah,
way.
So this actually regained the balance.
Right.
So
So we're talking here now. The next stretch is probably more an advanced one that only an athlete's going to do.
sure.
And that would be for a thrower that maybe had an injury or something, and they're tight this way, and they need to get that motion. And you take
I would say it's dynamic stretching, Brad.
sure.
Right? Yep. It's
Yep. Well, it
stretching with
starts
moving.
out a little bit static.
Sure.
So thumb is up here. Alex hasn't done these before, but this is kind of shows that they're
tutorial
not too
here.
hard. And then you just drop it like this, right by your elbow, so it's vertical. So we're like that, and then you can start stretching. Now you get a lot of torque, a lot of leverage this, so you're not going to be pulling really hard, just a gentle stretch, and you can see how that we call that external rotation on the humerus. There we go.
Hit the other
And
side.
do the other side. Now, when I work the stick at home, because I got tight shoulders as over the years,
Right. It's been pointed out.
yeah, it's been pointed out. I actually have some fun with it, and I like to do crosses like this, and it gives you a little hand-eye coordination. Whoops. And you don't need to do this, but if you want to, you get some dynamic stretching, and it's fun. You
If there was more space, I'd try, but we're kind of
Yeah.
space.
All right, I'm going to quickly show my golf stretch.
We got- Oh, no, that is the last one.
That was the
golf
last
stretch.
one. You
Okay.
kind of you switched around a little bit
All right,
there.
so for the golf,
So,
golfers.
first off, you always want to do this, of course, to get the
Oh, yeah, that's
rotation.
nice.
But then you go ahead, you grab it just like a golf club,
get
and
out
you
of the
pull
way.
way back like
I've
this.
seen him golf before full.
See, this arm is pulling this arm. So I'm going like this. See how that works? You see, Brad? See I'm stretching her? Yeah, now this arm does the pulling.
Oh, I get it. Sure.
Yeah.
So the arm in front. Yeah, that
yeah,
does.
that's the one that's
Ah.
getting stretched.
Yeah, so I feel it right
Yeah,
across here.
right.
That is
So,
nice.
All right,
That-
you can send me a check for that bonus.
Well, that's
feature
going to
there.
give another, 30 yards on your drive?
Oh, by shot, make me up to 130 yards then.
All
All right, thanks everybody for watching.
Good luck with those shoulders.